I think it's very important to really have readings that are, as we said in the previous slide, about those critical moments. So when we had those like uprisings going on around Madison, Wisconsin, and elsewhere, I was with some groups as to like, okay, let's talk about why this is happening. So talking about articles, opinion pieces from Black Lives Matter activists and organizers. We talked about anti-racist texts as well, and why we're at this kind of critical moment and everything. Even now, if anyone's, watching this and, a very critical moment right now is, the abortion ban is happening in Texas, picking these texts as to, let's talk about, women's rights activists, and queer activists, there's a lot of good texts out there just on what's happening in Texas, So if we get some of those texts that could be very introductory, so people have an understanding why these issues are the way they are, but also to like what Garrett said, was choose something that's happening right now. And those can be very brief texts, or it could be a series of things. So yeah, I mean, if you are doing your reading group, you can do something very introductory for sure. And for me personally, an introductory series could look like, provide a series of texts or articles that presents a certain theoretical framework or a framework of ideas, So for me, it could be Antonio Gramsci, Rosa Luxemburg, something by Fred Hampton, things, texts centered around that, the Zapatistas also. So that could be something, But again, it's all about your local, it's whatever your local needs and wants are and everything. Yeah, so let's go to the next slide.